God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "Listen to me, my son. I know that your heart is troubled and that the storm surrounding you seems endless, but hear me, I am with you. Nothing you are going through right now is in vain, for every tear you shed is seen by me, every sigh of pain is heard, and every cry of your heart finds an answer at the right time. I know that sometimes you feel weak and tired, with no strength to go on, but remember what I promised you. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not be faint." Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. Even when you don't understand, I am working on your behalf, shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing a path of restoration and blessings. What today seems like a dry desert will be a garden watered by my grace, and what now causes you pain will, tomorrow, be a reason for testimony and gratitude. Trust me, my son, for I will never leave you. When the world seems cold and dark, take refuge in my presence, for I am your fortress, your safe refuge. Do not fear tomorrow, for it is already in my hands, and all that I have prepared for you is greater than you can imagine. Just believe, move forward, and do not give up, for the victory has already been declared. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple prayer that lasts 1 minute. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take towards this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path to a fuller and more abundant life. Comment, "I trust in God for healing and peace." Perhaps, at this moment, you feel lost and betrayed by life, as if you are wandering through an endless desert. Remember Joseph, who was sold by his own brothers, falsely accused, and imprisoned for years. He could have surrendered to suffering, but he chose to trust me, believing that I still had a plan for his life. In the right time, I lifted him up as the governor of Egypt, turning his pain into purpose. What today seems like a painful end is just a chapter of a book that I have not finished writing. I know it is hard to see hope when suffering surrounds you, but remember that every struggle I allow has a greater purpose. Paul, who faced persecution, shipwrecks, and imprisonment, wrote, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." Romans chapter 8 verse 28. And remember Ananias, who, though he feared, obeyed my voice and went to Saul, healing him and revealing to him a new vision. Trust, my son, for even the difficulties you face today will work for your good. I am shaping your life and preparing a future that you cannot even imagine. Comment, "God is my refuge and strength in difficult times." Trust me, my son. I know that life's difficulties often seem unbearable, and the pain seems endless. However, I want you to understand something very important. Pain is not the end. Every moment of suffering, every tear that falls, has a greater purpose that, in the present, you may not be able to see. I am your Father, and I am always by your side, even when it seems like silence surrounds me. I am working, often behind the scenes, preparing you for a future that, for now, is beyond your understanding. What seems like a loss to you is actually an opportunity for growth. And I am here to strengthen you every step of the way, every day. But he said, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me." 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. The difficulties you face are not a sign that I have forgotten you, but that I am with you, refining you for something much greater. Remember that everything has its time, and what seems to take time is being prepared with the utmost care. Trust me, son, the good things I have for you, I have kept for the right moment. Comment, I trust in God to relieve my burden. I know that many times your prayers seem unanswered right away, and silence can be hard to understand. But, my son, even silence has a purpose. Every moment of waiting, every feeling of being alone, is teaching you something valuable: patience, trust, and faith. It is not easy to wait, I know that, but I can guarantee that nothing is in vain. Anxiety may try to take hold of your heart, but remember that I am your refuge. When the pressure of life makes you want to give up, I will be there to support you. Even when your heart feels fragile, it is in that moment that my power is most strongly and clearly manifested. I am not a distant God. Did you know there is a powerful method to manifest money? This technique can transform your beliefs about reality at the deepest level of the subconscious mind and has literally changed my life. We would like to invite you to experience this incredible technique. We believe that when you trust that God wants to manifest in your life, you gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways. Therefore, be open and confident as you seek His blessings and divine directions, believing that He has a special plan for you. To support our channel and the team that works hard to bring this valuable content, we ask that you consider purchasing our product. Just click the link in the first comment to see how this technique can work for you as well. Your purchase will not only help you manifest the life you want, but will also allow us to continue sharing inspiring and transformative messages with more people. We appreciate your support and trust. I am here, close to you, listening to your prayers, counting your tears. The suffering you are going through is not without purpose. It has the power to shape you, to teach you to trust in me in a deeper way. Do not doubt my love and my faithfulness. When the strong winds of life blow against you, I am your anchor, your security. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. You are not alone, I am your foundation. Stay strong, for what is to come will be greater than you can imagine. I know that your doubts and fears often prevent you from seeing the path ahead clearly. The uncertainties of the future can be frightening, and sometimes it's hard to see a purpose in everything that happens. However, I want to remind you that I am your provider, and you are precious to me. When doors seem to close and possibilities become limited, remember that often I am just preparing the ground for something better, something that will surprise you. Life can be full of obstacles and falls, but I am the God of new beginnings. No matter how many times you have fallen or how many challenges you have faced, I will always be with you to lift you up and restore what was lost. Trust, for the future I am preparing for you is beyond your expectations. When the path seems unclear and the vision blurred, it is my hand that guides you, even if you do not realize it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23 verse 1. I am your guide, your faithful shepherd, and I can guarantee that wherever I lead you, it will be the best for you. Even when the road seems hard, I am with you. Follow me with confidence, for I am your strength, and I will not let your faith be shaken. My provision never fails. Life is made of highs and lows, but in every moment, there is an opportunity to grow, to learn to trust me more. I know that losses can be painful, and it's often hard to understand why some people leave your life. It may seem like the world is falling apart, but I want you to know that many times, I am rescuing you from something you couldn't see at that moment. I am the God who cares for you, who protects your heart, and who guides your steps. Not all goodbyes are an end. Many times, they are a new beginning, an opportunity for your heart to be healed and strengthened. I am an expert at restoring broken hearts, and though the process is difficult, it is necessary for you to become the person I have called you to be. I see what the world does not see, I see your heart, and I am always working for your good. Do not worry about what is past, trust that what is to come will be better. The desert may be barren, but remember that it also has an end. Suffering has a purpose, and at the right time, I will make your life bloom. I am the God who restores, who makes new the broken hearts. Every pain you carry, I carry with you. And in the end, my child, every tear you shed will be turned into joy, every struggle will become a victory, because I am with you in every step, in every breath. Do not give up, for the best is yet to come. I am your Father, and I love you with an everlasting love. The emptiness you feel right now is something you never imagined facing, but I tell you, with all the love that is in me, that this emptiness will be filled with my love, and in my time, the right people will come into your life. I know that health is one of your greatest concerns, and when an unexpected illness arises, doubt and fear take over. But I want you to know that just as I performed miracles in the past, I am still the same God who can heal you, strengthen you, and give you the grace you need to endure the most difficult times. I will not leave you alone, my child, and I want you to trust in me, for the time of healing is something I am preparing for you, with care and wisdom. Life often seems like an immense challenge, where strength fades, and the will to keep moving forward disappears. Day-to-day life can be heavy, the demands seem endless, and worries never cease. I know how it feels to be tired and hopeless, but remember that I have called you to rest in my arms. When difficulties arise, it's normal to feel overwhelmed, but I invite you to come to me so that I can give you relief. There is no need to carry this weight alone. Hand it all over to me and allow me to renew your strength. I am here, waiting to help you move forward, step by step. I understand that many times the doors seem to close before you, and discouragement takes over your heart. What you don't see, my child, is that I am often working on your behalf in ways you cannot comprehend. There are times when protection comes in ways you can't imagine, and I am preparing something greater for you. Trust that I am ahead of every situation, arranging everything for your good. It may be that today you don't understand what's happening, but know that my plan is perfect and my timing is always the best. When you don't see it, I am acting, and everything that's happening is happening for a reason. Many times, you may feel as though you are alone, as if no one sees what is happening in your heart. I know there are moments of deep pain and loneliness, and it may seem like there is no hope left. But I want to assure you, my child, that I see every tear you shed, and even when you feel forgotten, I have never left you. My promise is that I will never abandon you, and even in times of silence, I am working in your life. My faithfulness is immeasurable, and I will never leave you in your suffering without my help. The time to act has come, and when everything seems lost, trust that I still have a glorious plan for you. No matter the size of your struggle, I am greater than any challenge you face. The suffering you are experiencing will not be in vain, my child. I can turn your pain into something wonderful, something that will glorify my name. I know you may feel weak right now, but remember that my strength is perfected in your weakness. Keep walking in faith, for the miracle you are waiting for may be closer than you think. Rise up and declare with confidence, I am a child of a mighty God who is in control of my life. No matter what happens, I will never leave you, and I will always be by your side, guiding your steps. My child, no matter how many difficulties you face, trust in me. I am the God who transforms hearts and brings peace in the midst of the storm. I want you to know that even when you can't see a way out, I am preparing something great for you. Trust in my timing, in my promises, for they are firm and will never fail. I am your refuge and your fortress, and with faith, you can rest in peace, knowing that tomorrow will bring a new beginning. Don't give up, for joy will come in the morning. I am faithful, and I will never leave you. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.